I jumped in quickly and tried to find a way to stay out of those giant jaws. They were death. He pressed on the house. He roared in anger. He tried to find his way through to me. I realized there was only one way that I may escape this. My name is Zero.
Who?
And I am the great grandson. No, the greatest grandson of Conehead the Barbarian.
You ain't the greatest.
Screw you, David. Grandpappy didn't even like you. I remember when he peed on you.
That never happened.
I remember it clearly. You were 6 months old and you peed on Grandpappy's lap. He put you on the ground and peed on you, saying, "Eye for an eye, blood for blood, and pee for pee." And you cried like a baby.
I was a baby.
Shut up, David. Nobody likes you.
Well, you listen here.
No, you get your own video. As you can see here, things are going very well. The first place where I started was at the graveyard, and I was able to get the gold and 6 emeralds. And from this I began my fortune, my ability to become a conqueror of the realm. As I head over here, I realize I need tools. So it's time to knock down the tree. And knock down the tree with an emerald in my bare hands. But bare is very appropriate, you see, because I was attacked at this point by an Ursa. Ah! He took great damage to me. Look at that, 6 hearts. I'm trying to run. I can't. Something is wrong. I've been trying to play with this Optifine thing to try and improve it and make it look more cinematic. Yeah, I see I can run. So I'm trying to get away as quickly as I can. Fortunately for me, the Ursa can run very quickly, so I'm able to stroll away briskly. Little stupid things attacking me from behind. So after I get to this little island, I take a brief moment to try and fix the controls. As you see here, there are T-Rexes that are waiting for me. And after fixing the controls, they vacated and I was able to get into this new area. I was able to try and put together a crafting table and to actually make tools. I actually raided a couple of these graveyards.
As you were accused of being a grave robber.
And was able to put together my first emerald chest plate. I get enough gold to make leggings. And I still had enough left over to make a weapon and tool. Made an emerald pickaxe, a kind used by craftsmen for its abilities to take even glass without shattering it, and an emerald sword. And this would be the beginning of my conquering, of my taking over this land, this horrible place that's overrun with dinosaurs and demons. But I will show you how I, the great and mighty Zero, the greatest grandson of Conehead the Barbarian, was able to achieve and to overcome. The first thing that I did was collect the redstone, because I would need that for my magic carpet. And then I found one of the sacred ants. We do an incantation over
Plateau, Barata,
and I transported away to another dimension, a dimension of brightness. The first thing that I found in this strange forest was a greenhouse that had monsters in the top of it, called Triffids, and these horrible attacking flesh-eating bugs that sometimes spawn in there. But I found this place and I made it my home for the night. I found a way to change out that which was on the ground with the iron that was overhead. I would camp out here and I would find a way to loot enough iron to be able to build golems and to fulfill the need for my armor, so that I could make a helmet, so that I could make the missing pieces, and I would have some stuff to work with. When morning came, I decided to do some exploring. The first thing that I found was some kind of a fire demon. He was intent to try and burn me to death. So I explored further and found a place with giant killer wasps that went to end me. And then the giant 6-layer tower, along with these nightmare spawners, one of which tried to chase me, but they got stuck in the trees. I decided to find my way back home and do some mining. I was very fortunate. Found diamonds, amethyst, amazonite. I was able to improve my armor and to improve my treasures. This would put me on my way to conquest and victory. When I emerged from mining, it was nighttime. There were a great many things to see at the night. I saw the T-Rexes that looked like they were going to sleep as the sun disappeared over the water. Monsters were everywhere, including another giant nest for the giant bees, the wasps. I know that they would try to kill me. I looked off in the distance, the valley that I saw a house that I was sure had somewhere for me to sleep. But there were T-Rexes. There was one in front and one in behind. They were stalking the Brachiosaur. I would try my luck. I would hover here for a moment and try and drop down and see if I could get into this house without them attacking and killing me. It seemed good, but then I saw the one in the back making its move. I jumped in quickly and tried to find a way to stay out of those giant jaws. They were death. He pressed in the house. He roared in anger. He tried to find his way through to me. I realized there was only one way that I may escape this, and that was going down, getting into the floor. If I found the way underground, outside the visibility to reach through the walls, I might be able to call it the night. Find a way to sleep here and to make it good. I was hopeful, but I was aware that I was in great danger.
Death from above.
Damn it, I spent the entire night fighting around with the T-Rex and the dinosaurs and the stones. And so now it was morning. I had to find a new way to try to escape, a new strategy. At first, I thought that building up would be the way to go. If I built straight up out of the ground, I might be able to grab the extra crafting table. I would need it. I was to try to make a decrafting table, a deconstruction table. A very, very important tool, but the T-Rex kept pressing against the walls and making it impossible. At first I thought perhaps if I could just grab it, keep smacking his nose, his tail and his behind as he tried to prevent me from getting it. And I thought perhaps once I get that, I can go through the roof. I can find a way, grab that, head up. But then I realized
The roof.
it was probably a terrible idea. They would kill me as soon as I broke the roof. They would jump up and tear me to pieces. This is not how the story of Zero is going to end. Not if I can help it. I realized that I would be better off if I tried to find my way underground. I was a miner. I had the tools. I had the pickaxe and the shovel. I even had the sacred one. All I had to try to do was try to find my way through the ground, past them. Try to get to where there was another graveyard. There might be something there, something that I could use, better tools, find some way. The after effects of Windstorm were still troubling me. Overhead were the giant killer birds. This weren't the only Lycanites that were trying to kill me and destroy me. As I mined further, we found earth elementals called Genax, and they tried to kill me as well. Here you can see the first one. As I work my way down the corridor, there's a second one. It is ridiculous. They cause so much damage, I didn't want to take the risk of getting close. There's a third one. So I tried building and putting obstacles in the way so that I could reach them, but that they could not reach me. This is the smart way to fight this kind of evil. Because if you do not, truly it will destroy you. So we survived that and found my way to our goal. And we ended up in the Valley of T-Rexes. And I found this walled fortress. I believe this was one of the outposts of the evil Dingus. But he was not here. I was being chased by a Lycanite, a storm elemental, one who was trying to attack me as I'm drawing them out. My plan is to try to fly above them, to bring them out, so that the T-Rexes will kill them.
How's that working out for you?
You could see here, they came out, hoping that they would find them, hoping that they would lure most of them. A small group came out, but not a lot of them. So I let the T-Rexes do the work, and I found my way to these towers. Here at this tower, you could see I made the actual good haul. The first one, not so much.
Get a good haul this year?
But they came here, almost lost control because of a wind gust. They came here and landed. And instead of attacking from the bottom and having to deal with the zombie spawner there, you start from the top.
From the top is the place where it's cool.
If you really want the points, you could work your way down. But I am just interested in the haul. What kind of treasures can I get from here? And this one had good treasures. They destroyed the skeleton spawner. I don't need any of those things coming after me. I found blood chili, and I found poison bombs. With enough blood chili, you could conquer the entire world. It is one of the great recipes. It is one of the things that make it possible for you to take on an army of men.
I've got a plan. We've reached just thwart them.
The reason being, when you take on the blood chili, those who attack you, they feel the pain instead of you. It works a magic that transfers the damage to your attacker. And you can see that I will use that to my advantage. But first I have to get out of here. Oh, I hate this. This is the kind of thing that makes my legs drop out from underneath me. Even though I know that the sneak makes it possible for you not to fall, I still hate it. Anyways, I get back in my carpet and head back towards the walled fortress. The treasures in there will be mine. You can see that the T-Rex so far, they have managed to make quick work of the warriors. And this T-Rex is still hungry, he wants more. So I find my way in and I try and get the remainder of them. Here you can see the strategy in play. As I work my way through this walled fortress, I try to get their attention and come back around. You will follow me, you idiots. You will follow me. Fight me. Fight me outside. Don't be such a wussy and hide behind your big walled fortress. Come get me. I taunt them and try to get them to come outside, knowing full well the T-Rexes will do the work. You can hear them now falling as they jump over the fence. They do not like me taunting them. It is okay though. Here the answers. Like Grandpapa used to say, if you have many enemies, make them fight each other. Don't fight them one at a time. Make them fight each other. It was true wisdom. So I come down here, grab my carpet, and start to get ready. There's one or two that are loose that I could see. It isn't the beard who followed me here. I'll catch up with him in a minute. But for right now, I must eat some of the blood chili, and you will see what happens. I know that in this tent, there are archers. They have a particular way that they organize. These black huts always have the archers in them. So we
Enough talk.
take the blood chili, and now we set out to murder. Sure enough, they start opening fire, but you can see that the damage that they have done to me is minimal. I start to draw my health back. But more soldiers come in. It was an ambush. They were hiding. in the wood hut across the way. But there are not enough of them. The power of the blood chili is with me. And they feel the death that comes from my jade sword. Goodbye, jerks. You have no chance against me. With the blood chili, with my armor, I am a force to be reckoned with. Damn it, I still have the Optifine the running problem. That makes it difficult to try and run down jerks like this, because if I zoom in instead of going fast, I have to use strategy to try and pull him out. I know if I go this way, he'll come around. He's the totally good. Instead, he's still going to make me chase him. It does not matter. I come for the rest, and they are gone. I have done it. I have emptied out this place of all the warriors that were here, the archers, the soldiers, and now I will start looting. And we'll see what kind of treasures await us in this place. So far, we have a pretty good yield, and we use this opportunity to melt the iron, to smelt it back into metal. As I search further, I find a group of bad guys.
Convict. Or
Even by the Bandit standards, they are imprisoned, so they will be put to death. Come here. And so now we resume pillaging, looting, taking what is rightfully mine. As you can see, it was a very good haul. So now, I use the opportunity to consolidate my resources and to build. With the deconstruction table I told you about, we can take these things and break them down into the root elements. Here, this is very good, because with this haul, I can finally make ruby armor.
Yeah!
So much stronger than what I was wearing. First, an anvil, so that I can enchant with the magic book that I found in this place. A new sword is also a good idea. And now it is time. We take the void protection for their void walkers. Yeah, very dangerous creatures that are capable of bypassing your armor. Be sure and watch the next episode, where you will see the following. Murder? Not really. Mass murder? Even more not really. Looting? In politics, that's called redistribution. The great walled city of Farfromheria. The island of the Amazons. True love.
Hello there.
Help us out by hitting that subscribe button and by watching this video to the end. You won't be disappointed.
Pathogen could not do this in hardcore. They would die over and over and over. Same thing with Brian, not Brian, or Brian, not Ryan, whatever that guy's name is. Neither Dream nor Technoblade would be able to handle this kind of world. God rest your soul, Technoblade. You will be missed. Tommy in it would pee his pants just like my brother David.
You can't go around saying stuff like that.
Shut up, David! Nobody cares what you have to say. Mr. Beast and his crew would fail, and so would PewDiePie. Me too, Pamela. Me too.
There's another look at our merch. Good size.
Let us know what it was in this video that you enjoyed most, what you would like to see more of. Tell us in the comments, we really do want to know.